Madam Chairman, I'd like to present Hoeven Amendment number 6. And what it does is in the manager's package, there's provision for the first time ever that would tie conservation compliance programs and crop insurance together. And since 1985, conservation compliance has been tied to the farm program. So that's already in place and has been since 1985. But this would add a whole new mandate on our farmers, saying that even if you don't participate in the farm program and utilize the commodity title and so forth, if you purchase crop insurance, which we want all of our farmers to do because it expands the pool and further diversifies the risk, you're going to be required to undertake the conservation compliance as well. So at a time when farmers and ranchers across this great country are having to deal with more and more and more regulation and compliance that not only creates difficulty for them, but increased costs for the consumers, we're adding yet another layer of compliance and regulatory burden and cost. And now I understand it, and I give the chairman great credit for working to try to simplify the provision that has been added in the manager's package. I give you great credit for working to try to come up with something that, that you feel is workable and usable, user-friendly, if you will. But I'd submit to you that that's probably how a lot of regulations start. We start out, well, it's just a little bit of a regulation here, and yeah, it's a whole new area, but gee, we're going to make it easy for you. And how many regulations have started out that way? And what's the situation in this country today with regulatory burden? I don't talk to any farmer and rancher that doesn't tell me how heavy the regulatory burden already is. And frankly, I don't talk to anybody in any industry that doesn't tell me that the federal government continues to pass laws and add regulations to the point where we're making it very, very hard to do business. So here we go. We're going to add a whole new area of regulation for our farmers and ranchers. Now, I get that, again, you've tried to make it as simple and as streamlined as possible, but it creates a whole new area where our farmers are going to have to undertake the regulatory compliance and burden as they have in so many other areas before. And so this amendment that I'm offering is very simple. It just says, no, we're not going to add this new compliance requirement, this new regulatory burden, that now if you participate in the crop insurance program, you're going to be required to provide all of the conservation compliance as well.
Thank you. Any other comments on this amendment? I would just, yes, Senator.
Madam Chair, this was, of course, my amendment on the floor last year. It reverts us back to the policy that was in place several years ago. And we're getting more and more emphasis on crop insurance, and I don't disagree with that philosophy. But farmers should comply with conservation if they're going to get assistance from the federal government. And the amendment that I proposed last year that was passed, that is now included in the bill, has the support of everybody from the National Wildlife Federation to the Farm Bureau. And there's just a wide divergence of farm groups that are totally in support. So I understand what my friend is saying, but folks are going to go to the ASCS office. They're going to make one trip. They're going to check one more box. And I simply haven't had the issue raised by my farmers or how much more difficult this provision is going to add to their operation.
Thank you very much. Senator